Good afternoon, I'm Joey Brovon.
And I'm Laura Plate.
Start the timer because we've got 4 minutes to give you all the news you need from Piedmont sports to national politics. You're watching The Four. The Roar took home 7 awards at the GCPA conference at the University of Georgia in Athens.
Piedmont's textbook fee proposal has been the basis of much controversy the past few weeks. On Monday, February 25th, SGA will be opening the conversation to students at an open textbook forum, which will be held in the Commons Conference Room at 5 p.m.
This Monday, prospective students and their families visited Piedmont to explore campus and learn about the college. So if you were wondering why there were literally children in the Commons, that's why.
Comedian Barry Brewer visited Piedmont on Tuesday, leaving Piedmont students in stitches at his event in the Commons. He was challenged by a student to a game of basketball during the show and was ready to take it up afterwards.
Speaking of basketball, this weekend Piedmont will host the women's basketball semifinals and conference championship at the Johnny Mize Athletics Complex. I've been wearing the same pair of socks all semester, and we've been winning. So I'm gonna be sending the ladies the socks as a token of good luck. No? No on the socks?
That's disgusting, and that is not the reason that baseball's had 11 wins.
Wait, baseball's 11
Anyway, lacrosse, women's lacrosse, will play against Oglethorpe on Monday, and tennis plays Barry today. Do not lose. Softball will travel to Raleigh, North Carolina to play the Grand Slam tournament over the weekend, but honestly, after this week, I think outdoor sports should just be canceled until Georgia gets it together with the weather. This week in NCAA men's basketball, UNC and Duke faced off, and Zion Williams, a number 1 ranked NBA prospect, suffered a knee injury after planting his foot and blowing out one of his sneakers. Even though I'm a Maryland fan, I wouldn't wish that on anyone. We wish him a speedy recovery.
In national news, if you or a loved one has been diagnosed with radiation poisoning and visited the Grand Canyon between 2000 and June of 2018, that's why. No, really. They just removed a bucket of radioactive rocks from the Grand Canyon that's been there since 2000. President Trump has declared a national state of emergency regarding the issue of border security.
Did you know that there are 31 active national emergencies right now, one of which was declared in 1979 during the Iranian hostage crisis and is still in effect today? It sounds like this actually isn't that big of a deal.
Well, this is actually a pleasant turn of events.
Well, you're wrong.
Of course we are.
We should really get some border security in this room. You bring that from home?
I did. These national emergencies are still in place even after the cause has passed. Indefinite national emergencies and emergencies declared without a good cause were supposed to be limited when the National Emergencies Act of 1979 was passed. The law made it so that when a president wanted to declare a state of emergency, they had to go through a lot of steps to see if the emergency was even necessary. Due to Congress's lack of regulation, there are still many that are in effect, and that's why the U.S. is in a state of emergency for a border control crisis that doesn't exist. The amount of border crossings have dropped significantly over the past 4 years, and the vast majority of undocumented immigrants in America didn't even come in from the border. Trump has held the nation hostage to get the wall he wants, and now he's forcing it with unbalanced power. This isn't a presidency, this is a dictatorship.
Why is she like this?
The truth will never be stifled!
The Piedmont and Arendelle Prison Gospel Choirs will be performing at the Cornelia United Methodist Church at 3 p.m. on Sunday, February 24th. Director Amin Abraham Keelays will also be presenting a gift to the Laki Choti Strickland Community Minority Music Scholarship at this event. Also, the Oscars will air later on Sunday that night, starting at 8 p.m. How about some good news to cap off the show?
I've actually got some great news this week, and you're gonna love it because you love kids, all right? An entire community in Massachusetts learned sign language so they could communicate with a deaf toddler named Samantha because she loves people so much, and they all took classes because it made them sad that they couldn't understand her.
Aw, I love that. See, Hadley, people can be good at heart.
I am not convinced.
Well, that's The Four. Check back next Friday for more news brought to you by The Roar.